Nothing is purely business anymore. Everything is also personal. That world makes it much more complicated really to navigate this, but navigate it we must. I think we are clearly heading for a period of sharp competition and contestation.
Faced with Chairman Xi and President Trump, Europe confronts the dual challenge of de-risking, and I'm just curious what Europeans could learn from the Indian experience of managing dependencies.
Our experiences are very different. Some of it flows from what I said about Europe, that we've actually seen both extremes. For the first few decades after independence, very sharp contestation between US and China and getting caught in the middle of it. And then, even worse, deep collaboration between US and China and being at the wrong end of it. So, neither situation for us. So it's kind of like a Goldilocks problem, So you want ideally a kind of an optimal situation, but they're not going to oblige the rest of the world. I think we are clearly heading for a period of sharp competition and contestation. Different countries need to plan for it. That planning is going to be much harder. It's going to be much harder because in the past we could insulate sectors, saying, this doesn't matter, this is only trade. It's not political, it's not defense, it's not sensitive. I think what is our definition of what is sensitive has expanded. Nothing is only trade anymore. No investments are as purely, nothing is purely business anymore. Everything is also personal. That world makes it much more complicated really to navigate this, but navigate it we must. I think this is actually going to be the predicament for the world, which is to do a more difficult journey with many more obstacles in a much more challenging kind of topography.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.